Well, hello there, everyone. Max here from the Destructoid Show. I figured I would give you guys a little bit of an inside look at some of the DLC that just came out for Saints Row the Third. This is the GENKIBOWL 7 activity pack that it's free if you have the season pass, and if you don't, it's like 560 Microsoft points or $7. I played around with it a little bit. Let's take a look. The GENKIBOWL 7 Mission Activity Pack includes 4 new activities with 2 levels of each, a couple cinema scenes, and some new unlockable items. For starters, here I am hanging out with the lady who's eating a hot dog when I decide to call up Ms. Tammy Tolliver. Now, as the leader of the Saints, I've decided to compete in the GENKIBOWL event because nothing in this game makes any sense, as we're all very well aware. After these chucklehead announcers are done talking, I begin Angry Tiger's Apocalypse Genki activity. This is almost identical to the Professor Genki ones in Saints Row 3, but with kind of a tropical island theme, and some sharks that will jump out of the water and eat people. Now, when you beat the first level of this, you'll get an Angry Tiger mask, which will show up in your wardrobe as well as in stores if you want to get different colors for it. And after beating the second level, you'll get Angry Tiger herself as a homie. She's sort of like a raver chick who shoots people. The second activity you do is called Super Ethical PR Opportunity, and it's basically a reskin of the escort missions, except for one thing. You get to drive the GENKIMOBILE, which is a ridiculously durable Cadillac with flamethrowers all over it. Now, the objective here is to drive Professor Genki around and run over people for his amusement or kill specific targets, all the while avoiding overzealous fans who are basically paparazzi. When you beat both these missions, you will unlock the GENKIMOBILE for your garage, which is very awesome and lots of fun to use to set people on fire. The third activity is called Sexy Kitten's Yarngasm, and it's basically tank mayhem, but with one pretty major change. You see, instead of a tank, you're driving a big ball of yarn. After you cause enough damage, you get to unlock the shockwave, which makes your giant ball of yarn jump in the air and slam down on stuff and cause it to blow up. It's kind of like a really fucked up game of Katamari. When you beat the first Yarngasm activity, you will unlock the Verminator, which is an ATV shaped like a mouse, which is cool, I guess, if you're into that. Beating the second mission will get you Sexy Kitten herself as a homie, and a Yarny homie who will deliver you the giant ball of yarn, aka the Yarny, to drive around Steelport. The reason this thing does not show up in your garage is because it is too big to fit. It is that big, and it's probably up there with the VTOL jet and the Manapult as my favorite vehicles in the game. You will also get a set of pink cars and a Sexy Kitten mask for your character to wear. The fourth and final mission is Sad Panda Sky Blazing, and it is probably the most unusual activity in GENKIBOWL. You have to skydive out of a helicopter while wearing a panda costume, bounce off hot air balloons, and fly through rings to make money. To make more money, you can land on rooftops and kill mascots with your chainsaw, but you've got to jump in the Manapult and get airborne again before the time is up. Hitting the hot air balloons will get you some altitude, the Angry Tiger ones will get you more money, while the Sad Panda ones, which are unethical, will cost you some. The whole activity is kind of like a really fucked up Pilot Wings mission, and while it's a funny idea, I think it probably could have used some fine-tuning because it is more frustrating than fun some of the time. Beating the first level of Sky Blazing will get you Sad Panda herself as a homie, and beating the second will get you Miss Tammy Tolliver as well as the full panda costume. Overall, there are definitely worse ways to spend $7 than on this DLC. The Animal Mask and Mascot homies are kind of blah, but the unlockable vehicles really are pretty awesome. So, there you have it. That is the GENKIBOWL 7 DLC pack, and that is 560 Microsoft points, like I said, or $7 or on PC or PSN. If you have the Season Pass, though, it's free. Whether or not it's worth your money, that's up to you guys. Depends how much you want it. As always, you can catch us making more videos right here on youtube.com/DTOID or revision3.com/Destructoid.